Hello learners, welcome to today's lesson. Today I'm going to take you through social studies and we are going to discuss the topic resources and economic activities. Under resources and economic activities, we are going to discuss the subtopic forestry.
Fly to the sky, fly, fly, fly. Take me up high, fly, green butterfly.
First of all, before we continue, you have to know what is forestry. Forestry is derived from the word forest. So we have to know, before we know what is forestry, we have to know what is a forest. So a forest is a large piece of land with trees growing close together on it. A forest is a large piece of land with trees growing close together on it. So forestry means planting and taking care of forests. So in short, forestry involves the taking care and managing of forestry, of forest and all other plants that are growing in that forest. So we have two main types of forest, that is the natural forest and the planted forest. Which are these two types of forest? So we are going to start with the first one, natural forest. Natural forest refers to a forest that grows on its own without the help of human being or not. The trees are growing on their own, whereas planted forest refers to a type of forest where the trees are planted by human beings. We can also call it human-made forest because it is planted by human beings. So we are going to look at the characteristics of these two types of forest. So in natural forest, mostly different types of or species of trees are grown in this type of forest because it's not planted by human beings. Many trees or many species grow on their own. And then the second point is that the trees in natural forest take a long time to mature. And then the third point is that most of the trees found in natural forest are hardwood. And examples of those hardwood trees, we have the mahogany, the pule, and the camphor. There are many examples, but these are just few of them. So we are also going to look at the characteristics of planted forest. So in planted forest, only one type of tree is planted. Since they are planted by human beings, a person can choose to plant only one type of tree. And then the second point is that in planted forest, trees mature faster unlike in natural forest. And then the third point is that most trees which are found in planted forest are softwood. And the examples of the softwood trees found in the planted forest are the pine, cypress, and eucalyptus. There are more examples, but these are just few of them. Okay, so next we are going to look at the distribution of forest. So natural forests are found in the following areas. First, highland forests are found on the slopes of Mount Kenya, Mount Elgon, Cherangani Hills, the Aberdare and Mau ranges in Kakamega. Lowland forests are found along the coast. They include Arabuko Sokoke in Kilifi and the forest in Shimba Hills. Mangrove forests grow in the salty waters on the shores of the Indian Ocean. They are found in areas such as Lamu, Kwale, and Kilifi. Planted forests are mainly found in the following areas in the Rift Valley. We have Londiani, Turbo, Elbagon, Timboroa, Kaptagat, Molo, Majimazuri, and burnt forest. The planted forests are also found on the slopes of Mount Kenya, Nyandarua, and Mau ranges. So next we are going to look at the importances of forests. We know that forests have many importances to both human beings and animals. So we are going to look at some of the importances. So number one, they protect soil from erosion. The trees protect soil from erosion. How do they protect the soil? The roots of the trees, they hold the soil particles together, while the branches and the trees, they break the force of the raindrops as they hit the ground. Hence, they reduce both wind and water erosion. Point 2, they are a source of firewood. Human beings get firewood from the forest. And then the third point, they are a source of raw materials. From the forest we get the logs, which are used in the paper industry and also for timber for making furniture. Also we get the poles that support the electricity and telephone wires. Next point is that they are a home for wildlife. Forests are a home for wildlife. Many wild animals and birds, they live in the forest. And also some birds and some animals eat the fruits and the leaves which are found on trees in the forest. And then the next point is that they create employment opportunities. It creates job opportunities to the people who are employed in the paper industries, and some of them are employed as game warders or forest officers. Then the next point is that some trees are used as a medicine to cure sick people. For example, the mwarubaini. It's used to cure many diseases. Okay, also forests assist in the rain formation. How do they assist in the rain formation? The roots of the trees pull up the water from the ground, and then the water is released through the leaves. So the water that is released through the leaves to the atmosphere, it forms moisture, and the moisture later forms clouds which fall as rain. So that is how they assist in the rain formation. And then the last importance is that it helps in increasing soil fertility. The leaves and the branches that fall on the ground, they rot and then they become manure, hence increasing soil fertility. So, question 1, a group of trees growing close together in a large piece of land is called a dash. A group of trees growing close together in a large piece of land is called a dash. Question 2, write down 2 examples of A, hardwood trees, B, softwood trees. So in A, hardwood trees, you give me 2 examples of the hardwood trees, and then B, softwood trees, you give me 2 examples of softwood trees. Question 3, name 2 areas in Kenya where natural forests are found. Name 2 areas in Kenya where natural forests are found. Question 4, list 2 areas in Kenya with planted forest. List 2 areas in Kenya with planted forest. Question 5, give 3 characteristics of natural and 3 characteristics of planted forest. So, in the natural forest will give me 3 characteristics, and in the planted forest will give me 3 characteristics. Okay, we have come to the end of our lesson. Let us meet.
Sing and dance, raise your hands, girls and boys. Everybody give a share, lift your voice.